Hello, quick question. When did the conversation between men and women become a war? When did I'm hurting turn into you're the enemy? Because I've been online and honestly, it's exhausting. Men calling women entitled, manipulative, women calling men useless, scum. Comment sections turning into cage fights. Men and women, boys and girls, lock in retorts like the Asian gladiators. Like, hello, did we all forget we are supposed to be on the same team? Hey, spoiler alert, this whole gender war, it's dumb, and I'm going to tell you why. Well, today's video is titled The Senselessness of Gender Wars, Why the Foolishness Needs to Stop. Let's jump right into it. How we got here. Okay, let's rewind. This whole mess didn't just fall from the sky. For centuries, yes, centuries, gender roles were tight as a corset. Men providers, women caretakers. Your great-grandfather was meant to provide for the family. Your great-grandmother was meant to take care of the home. Nobody asked if it actually made sense. Just do your role and don't complain. So, the way it was that if you were a man with emotions, you were expected to repress them. And if you're a woman with ambition, you stay with all that in the kitchen. Maybe not fair, but that's the way it was. Fast forward to now, society is evolving. Women got rights, careers, options. Men are being told, open up, go to therapy, don't be toxic. Great, right? Well, not for everyone. Some people felt displaced. And instead of talking it out, we started blaming each other. Now the actual issue, how they get distorted. See, let's be real. Both men and women are dealing with real stuff. This is not who has it worse. It's a case of how are we both struggling. So men's issues, pressure to man up, mental health ignored, custody bias, high suicide rates, treated like wallets, not people, generally disrespected. And women's issues, gender-based violence, wage gaps, being taken for granted, over-sexualization, not taken seriously in male-dominated spaces, expected to do it all, and generally treated as second-class citizens. All of that matters. But here's where it gets senseless. Instead of working together to fix these problems, people start weaponizing them. There are so many girls who grew up watching their mothers being maltreated, and many of their female relatives taking the whole load of the family while the men in their lives live their full happy lives, living wild and free. These girls unconsciously grew up with those traumas locked on the inside of them, and today they are quick to vent out at the slightest provocation. They do not want the ill trend to continue. They are therefore ever ready to sacrifice hours every day trying to type the replies, retorts, and even insults to counter anything that appears oppressive towards the women folk. Are these girls wrong? Of course not. But are there better options to go about these things? Probably. Now here's the plot twist. A lot of the gender war isn't even organic. It is manufactured. Why? Because anger equals clicks. Clicks equal money. Male influencers today make millions online telling men to avoid all these modern girls. They are all gold diggers. Some even have online universities running these sham courses as programs. To the lady influencers, the so-called chief executive officers of the online banters, they say, ladies, never date a broke guy. He is beneath you. Anyone who doesn't credit your account with millions doesn't deserve a second of your time. These creators don't want solutions. No, they don't. They want engagement. They want you mad enough to comment, to argue, and to share. You're not being enlightened. You are being played. And they rake in dollars on your engagement. These influencers benefit off your wasted hours commenting and replying while you are fighting online. over who is more victimized. Real people are suffering. Many men are silently battling depression with no one to talk to. A great number of women today are navigating harassment. And instead of listening to each other, we are naming each other into the ground. No wonder relationships are collapsing. Trust, God, empathy, real. Everyone is guarding their ego instead of protecting each other. Look, I get it. You might have been underrated, taken for granted, disrespected, hurt, mistreated, misunderstood, harassed. But the answer isn't to generalize or retaliate. It is to listen, to learn, to humanize each other. We don't need more podcasts blaming women. We don't need more TikTok videos bashing men. We don't need additional posts on why the other gender is a problem. We don't need online fake coaches and fake professors teaching and training one gender against the other. What do we need? We need more people asking, how did we get here? And how do we fix it? Together. The gender war isn't helping anyone. And honestly, it was never a war to begin with. It was a cry for help on both sides. And some smart people have decided to commercialize and make dollars out of it. It is really pathetic. So let's talk, not attack. Gender peace, that should be the hashtag. Oh, we both matter. Oh, love, not fight. And now until we meet on the next one, peace out, boys and Girl Scout.